Well, hello out there, Piptown land. How are we doing? Haven't seen you all since Saturday when GKM was live with us on the stream, sharing his thoughts and running the stream with me. Thank you very much again to GKM for joining me and to all of you for joining us. Mike, thank you for setting that up, bro. Thank you much. Let me go ahead and say hello to those of you who are here. Adam, Mike, and another Adam. Adam, I don't know if you're the same Adam on Twitch and YouTube, but I said hello to you twice if so. Slab Meathead, Fernando, how is everyone doing? We've already... Oh, Ahmed, hello, hello, hello. What's going on? Captain Flameheart, welcome. Well, there's 4 days left in the Brickpace event. The Alumni Days are on. And how are you doing? How are you doing so far? I see that Mike has a 6-star ghost, nearly 50 extra tiles for his returning event, so you'll be able to 7-star him. Congratulations. Wait a minute. Did you have a 6-star ghost from the original event, but now you have extra tiles to star him? Or did you use this event to get a 6-star ghost, and now you're primed and ready to get him to 7 stars really, really easily? That's what I want to know right there. I'm chasing the spooky girl, says Mike. Interesting. Just be safe, because she's dangerous. Hey! Mike says it looks like they have updated the Twitch chat, but I don't know what you mean about that. But speaking of Twitch, congratulations to me, officially qualified as a Twitch affiliate. This is after the Grim Dawn Steam Sale Sunday that I did this past Sunday, which seemed to be a great success. It was a lot of fun to do. You guys were very, very supportive. Those of you who were there were very, very supportive of that new stream as I tried to build that up. It was a lot of fun to try and play a new game for everybody, to put out a video for it and all that kind of jazz. Excellent. Now, as a Twitch affiliate, I'm going through and filling out all the different things I have to fill out. I still have to create a series of emotes for subscribers and bits spenders. I just put up all of my loyalty badges for people who subscribe through Twitch. There's a lot to it that, to be completely honest with you, I do not fully understand. But we don't have to understand all of it right away. So, yes, very exciting for me on that front. Woo! Yeah! Just got another subscription from Theo. Thank you, Theo. Much appreciated, my man. I'm very, very excited about this. It's very, very cool. Slab says he hasn't spent any currency yet. What? On the Brickpace event? Saving it all for the chill team? Yeah, well, I don't know if the chill team is going to be able to take down anybody that's currently in the meta. I mean, to be completely honest with you, we know that they can't. So unless they release a new character with the chill event, then the chill event is just going to be an opportunity for you to get a bunch of resources, but not actually improve your meta play at all. So I love the chill team very much. I love the way that they synergize and the things that they do. There's just other teams that are better right now, as you guys see on my stream pretty much every day. Did you hear about Ghost coming in like 1 to 2 weeks, asks Adam. Yes, and that leads us to a not so great conversation. People are really frustrated with this dev team, specifically with Emilian and Maria, who seem to continue to give us completely useless information. I think where the last dev team, the meme was soon TM, right? For the last dev team, I think the meme for Emilian is I don't know, because the answer to every single question is I don't know. Hey, what is the dev team working on? I don't know. Is there going to be an event calendar? I don't know. I'll ask Maria. Are we going to have this anytime soon? I don't know. Are they working on raids? I don't know. I started off this morning basically yelling at Emilian in the content creator channel. Captain Flameheart, thank you for the subscription, sir. So I started off this morning basically yelling at Emilian because all of the information that they do give us is completely useless. The fact that Maria announces that events are going live when they go live is completely useless information. We can just log into the game and see that the event is live. They've announced that there's going to be no January calendar, even though they should absolutely know what the calendar is going to be for January at this point, because we're in January. I mean, at this point, we should be getting an event calendar for February, and they won't be giving that to us because I don't know. I don't know. It seems like Emilian and Maria never chat with the dev team, or that when they do chat with the dev team, they don't ask them any important questions. Or when they do ask them important questions, the dev team treats them like a bunch of nerds and just is like, get out of here, fools. We don't feel like answering your questions, so we're simply not going to. It is mind-bogglingly stupid, in my opinion, and that is not a word that I throw out very often because it's rude to call people stupid, but I'm like at the end of my rope with the communication or lack thereof from this dev team and the community managers. I would like Emilian to realize that being a community manager means managing the entire community. That community includes the dev team. So you need to actually increase the amount of communication and information shared between the player base and the dev team and the dev team and the player base. And if the dev team won't give you information, you need to demand it. Otherwise, what's the point of your job? The only thing he actually actively responds to is good news. Whenever someone says, hey, I unlocked a new character, Emilian's the first person to say, congratulations, man, that's great. But when you ask him, like, are raids coming out? He spontaneously just doesn't respond anymore. You're like, that's the important question, dude. That's the one I actually want the answer to. Not, oh, hey, congratulations for unlocking your 6-star. Like, the rest of the community can congratulate people on unlocking 6 and 7-star characters. That's what they are for. But you are there to be a bridge between us and the dev team. So please start bridging the gap, dude. Start doing it. So anyway, not to go off on that rant for a while, but there we go. Theo, your pleasure has been given loads of hours of content. Wanted to say thanks. I appreciate it, my man. Fernando has been farming the ghost node, has 76 tiles, saving the bats to buy tiles later. Very, very smart. I have not been able to actually slow my roll on that regard. I've been using all the bats from my Basil the Bat Lord. I'm so close to getting him to 7 stars. I didn't say chill team, did I? Oh well, says Slab. Didn't say chill team about what? I think I might have missed you there. Oh, the first icon. Ah, Theo. First person to subscribe to my stream. Is that what that is? That's cool. Is this team I am farming good or not? Asks Adam. Scarlet, Redbeard, Woo, Magisto, Lloyd. Yes. Yes, that is a good team. With Magisto's tower, well, with the team that you just listed, I think that the Forbidden Island is still probably going to be better because that entire team is based on the fact that Redbeard is going to be countering Scarlet. And in fact, on that team, you'd probably want to replace Magisto with Cook Bart so there's more opportunity for Redbeard to actually counter people. But yes, that is a very good team in general. Magisto is really great for when people get counter and when people get counter damage and they can heal. So no one on that team, Scarlet, Redbeard, Woo, Magisto, and Lloyd, has the ability to counter unless you heal them with Magisto. So it can work, but I think if you were to replace Magisto with Cook Bart, you'd probably have a better time. Adam, that team with Cook Bart instead of Magisto was actually a top tier meta arena team for a very, very long time. Seems to be a reward for the first 10 subscribers. Very cool. With Prime, you can also subscribe. Wow. That's so many things about Twitch that I'm learning right now. There's so much money to be made in this game and they're just losing it, says Slab. It's very true. Very true. That is for the very first sub. All right, so you guys are continuing to talk about Twitch stuff. Very cool. Again, I'm very excited. Let's get into the game for the day, starting with the Alumni Days events. There are 4 days left of this event. Look at this. I've been spending like 500 gems per day. But between the increased arena payout, because I've been in the top 10 a lot, between the extra tiles, the extra gems that I get as part of the booster pass, I still have 3,000 extra gems. So I'm going to go ahead and spend my energy here like I have been doing. Get that all the way up. Spend up to 200 gems on energy. Get the rest of my basil tiles. I got 6 this morning. I should be getting, let's see how many more here. It's another 4 loots.
Woo!
Slab Meathead. Thank you, my man. I appreciate you. Another 5 basil tiles. That's 11 total for the day so far. Man, oh, this is a good day so far. 11 basil tiles. Let's see how many more, if I get any more. Here's 9 more runs at Basil the Batlord. Deliver! Magic hands! Here it comes. Another 8. That's 19 Basil the Batlord tiles right at the beginning. Mike, subscription! Yes! Loving it! 19 Basil the Batlord tiles right off the bat. Oh my goodness, I'm so close to 7-starring him, I can taste it. Which is gross because it tastes like metal, because that's what his helmet is made out of. Now, let's go into the Monolith Waste, spend all of our extra gems here to continue to farm out this puppy. Gotta get all of those Willowtails. Where are we starting? All right, we start with Private Liquid. Hi, Matt, my messages get read about 5 minutes after the context has passed. I'm sorry, bro. The more popular the stream gets, the more people chit chat. So if I look from the screen to the stream, oh man, I just can't keep up with the information quite as well as I used to be able to. Ahmed saying, a million other famous saying is, I'm writing it down to pass it to the dev team. That's so true. Yeah, I'll pass. Oh, that's a good thought. I'll pass that along. That's another thing that a million says all the time. Very, very true. Theo says, for me, it's a purple banner saying, gift a sub 20% off. Ooh, very nice. Gotta support Spooky Matt. We already got Chill Matt. Now we're going for Spooky Matt. I am going to demolish that ghost. I've got my space team like primed and ready to go. I don't have a healer on the space team. And because I didn't go terribly far into the event last time, I don't know how important that is. I don't have Quincy above, what is my Quincy at? 4 stars, I think. So I don't have him up into 5-6 star territory. So I don't actually know how easily I'm going to be able to do that. But given how many ghost tiles I'm getting from this Brickpace event, I don't know if I'll need to. I think he passes it by paper airplane. Mike, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Adam, would Ghost be better on that team, or is Lloyd better because of the synergies with Wu? Adam, you're talking about the team that you just listed, which is Scarlet, Redbeard, Wu, Magisto, and Lloyd. Well, Lloyd is pretty great because he can put the entire team into stealth right off the bat. That prevents counters from both other Redbeard teams and Magisto's tower teams. Magisto's tower teams get counter damage from having, what are they called? From having the enchantment tokens on them. So let's see. Lloyd is really good on that team. Ghost, I mean, Ghost is great in general. He's going to hit harder. I don't know. That's a tough one. So if you're gonna have Wu and Lloyd together are an excellent combination. You might want to swap out Ghost for Magisto, maybe, since you don't have anyone on the team that's going to be doing counter damage reliably anyway. So that might help you out a little bit if you have a Ghost ready to go. But I can't say for sure, to be completely honest with you. I don't know 100% if that would actually be a good idea. Oh, hold on a second. Before I go and do my arena battles, let's come in here and do these collectors. Extreme Gamer! Hello, sir. How are you doing? I don't know if you heard, but I made Twitch affiliate now. So people can subscribe to me and I can start getting paid some cash. We've already had several people subscribe. It has been truly wonderful. But as one of the OGs, I thought you would appreciate knowing that I finally made that tier. Also, there has been, I'm considering, and I know I've mentioned this before, but I am actually considering stopping the dual stream to YouTube and Twitch and only streaming on Twitch. I have noticed over the past, well, thank you. Ooh, I can't read your name. J4Soz9. Thank you, J4, for the subscribe. Awesome. I am loving this. So, I have noticed over the past... I've noticed over the past couple of weeks that the vast majority of people have moved over to Twitch. I know it does actually provide a slightly better viewing experience and a slightly better chat experience, which is honestly to be expected because they've been doing it for longer, so they have an idea of what it is that they're doing than YouTube has. But because of that, I'm also thinking that it will actually improve the quality of the stream, only streaming to one location at a time, and it will allow me to turn my YouTube channel into a more video on demand oriented channel, specifically in regards to Steam Sales Sundays and any videos that I make for LEGO Legacy, if and when we actually get more information that is worth making videos, because right now there's nothing to make videos of because we don't get any information ahead of time. But I digress. Okay, coming in here to this all-star event. This is still the last highest tier that I am capable of defeating with my current team. So, with Willa and Basil, I am attacking the Digi-J characters because the two of them actually hit hard enough to kill the Digi-J characters despite Naya's heals. So I have been focusing on that with them. With the rest of the characters, I actually have been targeting the Nayas. Wow, look at that. 66666. Ooh, the numbers of the beast. Oh, although now he's low. So let's see if we can take him out without the heal. Brilliant. Oh, absolutely brilliant. Now let's see if we can actually take down the damage dealers. I want to see if I can leave enough people alive, full health to the best of my ability as we get into the next round, because the next round is the actual difficult one. So let's see what we got going on here. Continuing to attack Willa, that's fine for the time being. Let's get this Kartovsky down. I'm doing it in this order on purpose because I want the enemy Nayas to have the opportunity to use their heals for a couple of rounds, which gives me the opportunity to use my heals for a couple of rounds. See, like this. Now everybody's full except for my Basil the Batlord, as we can come around and clean out these last couple Naya-nators. Okay. Now on this team, I take down gens first, and then it always gets a little bit hairy. After we take down the gens, we gotta take down Digi-J. There's just very little for it. You just have to do it. So in this particular case, I am actually going to grab this taunt because I'm not going to be doing Willa's ultimate yet. I want to actually take down people one at a time. So, I'm going to take down gens with her big fear hit. I know I probably should be using that for Digi-J, but I didn't because I didn't want to try and kill two people at once. I want to take down Digi-J before the rest of the team comes in, because the next couple of people are going to be another Digi-J and a... sorry, snapping on cameras. Not super helpful. The next two characters are going to be another Digi-J and a Kartovsky. That's what it is. Right. So, with my front line of characters, I'm actually going to be targeting Kai. And with my back line of characters, I'm going to target their Digi-J because they will do enough damage to actually hurt him. Aha! Now, this is an excellent opportunity for me to use a little bit of this. Swap all these buffs into debuffs and deal some damage and take down Digi-J. Brilliant. Ooh. Can I take down this Kai really quickly? that would be a choice move right there. If I can get this Kai out, come on, yes, that Kai is down. Now, the Clockwork Robot Kartovsky combo, that is going to be a mean one, Mr. Grinch. So, we're going to start here. I'm going to save the heal. Oh my goodness, come on, baby. Come on, baby. We're getting locked out of all the abilities. This is going to be nasty. Oh no! They did not get the lockout on Willa. Oh, that's going to be dangerous. Willa, my love. Willa, my love. Willa, my love. Let's swap all of these buffs and debuffs. Yes, I love it. I think, oh, right there at the end. Ugh, it happens every time and it always hurts. One shot away from getting that gold trophy, I imagine. Oh man, that DigiJ just in that last minute hitting for all that we're worth. And again, we need to target the outside characters, not DigiJ, with our Ray and our Zombie, because they don't do enough damage to actually out damage the heal that can get put on DigiJ from Naya. And then of course there's a miss of doom. Ooh, but now if I can just take down Naya. No, come on, all of the dodge. You know, I would have appreciated some dodge. Darn it. Darn it. Now we can auto battle out the rest of this one because it doesn't matter because we didn't get the gold trophy, but so close. So close. Theo, haven't been able to load past 72. Past 72? You're talking about loading the game? Very, very weird. Captain Flameheart cheered. Thank you for the cheer. Woo! Oh my goodness, look, I don't have a graphic for cheering. I'm gonna have to create one of those. I didn't even realize I didn't have a graphic for cheering. Do the All-Star event have star requirements, asks Fernando. No, they don't. But, and this is actually something that I think they did really, really well, this new dev team. So, they have tag requirements, right? So for the All-Star event, you have to use a spooky team. But it doesn't have to be a particular star level spooky team. It's just that each individual node gets harder and harder and harder, as you would imagine. So you do get to a point where you do have to have your spooky team at a certain star level in order to compete. But that's just because of the difficulty of the board in general, which again, I think is a really, really good idea. I think the arbitrary star level requirement is actually holding the game back in many, many ways, right? I think that telling people that you want them to use certain teams, I think that's pretty excellent. But telling people that they have to have that team leveled up is an additional arbitrary requirement that I think this team has shown through this All-Star event that is unnecessary. We can make you level up the team we want you to level up by simply making the battle that you're fighting too hard to complete without it. It also gives you the sense that instead of being locked out of something, you simply haven't progressed far enough yet to do it, which I think is a much, much better sort of emotional and mental state to keep your players in. So I think that's a good idea. Matt, sub emotes. Yes, Mike, I need to create the sub emotes. I had them backwards. I had a bunch of my badges in my emote slot and then realized that didn't make any sense because you shouldn't use a bow tie as an emote. I should make like pictures of my face like as emotes and things like that. So that's what I'm actually considering doing right now. But all of the loyalty badges are filled out. I think at base level, you unlock the bow tie badge. And then there are, I can't remember exactly the order of them, but there's bow tie, there's a pair of fancy shoes, there is the tuxedo shirt, a top hat, there is the fancy glasses with the nose with the mustache, and there's a pocket watch. I think are all of the different badges for subscribing. But yeah, the emotes I still have to do. I managed to complete tier 3 of the Spooky All-Star without Willa. Not sure how I managed it. Yeah, Theo, I'm not sure how you managed that either. That's crazy. Why are they running Alumni Days and Goth Kids again? What do you mean, why are they running it again? Alumni Days has been running for almost for like 10 days extreme. And the goth kids, the real question is, why do they keep turning the goth kids on and off and on and off and on and off? I don't, that seems weird to me, but yeah. The ghost stealthing really helps disrupt attacks. Yes, Theo, ghost is so good. We need a dodge rage emote. Yes, Theo. That is a fantastic idea. I do need a dodge rage emote. That's really funny, dude. I love that. I'm gonna get on that right away. Okay, for the team that I am battling against, I know this might look a little bit weird, but I always try to take out Willa first. In terms of like total damage output, she is not the most dangerous person on the team. However, because I am running a Willa on my team, the Willa on the enemy team becomes very dangerous because she goes after my Willa goes. Why is that important? Because when my Willa does her ultimate ability to swap all of the buffs and debuffs, the very next thing that happens is their Willa swaps them back. That's obviously a giant problem. Hold on a second. The target of 60% or less health. No. That's obviously a giant problem because it completely negates the power of my Willa on the team. So, despite the fact that she doesn't do the most damage on the enemy team, she is actually the most powerful given my team makeup. Does that make sense? I put all of the debuffs on the enemy team, then she swaps them right back onto her team. It is a nightmare sauce. Ooh, now I am very, very well poised to just take her out. I just have to take the opportunity to do it. Take the opportunity to do it. Come on. I know that he is going to take everybody down. That's fine. I just need to get the Willa out of the way. Brilliant. Willa out of the way. Now it looks like I will be taking down Master Wu next. Now this is normally, I normally leave Wu for last, but in this case, I want to take him out because he just constantly puts people into stealth that I'm trying to take down. And given the amount of survivability that this particular team already has, that can be dangerous. Oh no, look at that. The counter coming out and just demolishing my team right off the bat. But their Wu going down. Can I save my team, guys? This is the question. I can take all of these, swap all of these buffs. Let's go ahead and do it now. I still do need to take down their Magisto now. He is out of stacks of enchantment, which is Amazeballs. Now I can, oh yeah, okay. Now it's starting to look pretty good. I'm starting to heal up my team. This is pretty nice. Ah, their Basil is going to heal up their team. That's okay though. I can deal with it. I can deal. The real question is, oh no, it moved stealth. It moved this stealth. Ooh, can I take down their Garmadon then, since their Garmadon is out of stealth, and I think he's already used his AoE. Is he gonna dodge? No, not gonna get that dodge in there. Brilliant. Their Basil the Batlord gets his taunt up, but that is perfectly fine and dandy. He's the only one left, and this time when he dies, he stays dead. Now, instead of using the ultimate, because I'd really like to use the ultimate on their Magisto, I'm gonna save it for a round or two and then actually put it on their Magisto instead to prevent him from countering me. That's what I want to do, because if he can't counter, so much the better. Okay, moving everything here. Basil the Batlord comes back to life. Now we'll take the counter away from the enemy Magisto so that they cannot come back and hit us and keep healing. This will just help us to end the fight a little bit more quickly. Did not need to do that, actually. Should have just kept doing damage. So that's what we're going to do now. Let's put a little fear on their Magisto. Get him down. Taken down. Taken down. Taken down. That would be awesome, Captain. Ahmed, just need to know which event it's going to be, techie or chill. Well, Ahmed, You will find out when Maria tells us, and Maria will tell us when you don't need her to anyway because it's already gone live in the game. Because apparently that's what they think is useful information. They are so wrong. But I digress. Let's open some bags. Matt, if you decide on making mods down the road, I am willing to help. Extreme, your help has been noted, good sir. And I'm sure I will be making moderators down the line. I assuming that's what you meant by mods. There are definitely, if the stream gets as popular as I would like it to get, I am definitely going to need some moderators on the team because I simply cannot watch the chat fast enough. And I know that some people's questions are very good and very relevant and very worth answering. Okay, look at this. I've got 4 days left of this event, and I only need 22 Basil the Batlord tiles. That's 6 tiles a day. 6 tiles a day. I could get that in 2 days, and if I'm lucky enough to do that, I could swap over and start farming Ghost instead. I might be able to fully unlock Ghost from this Brickpace event and get Basil the Batlord to 7 stars. That would be, I mean, that would be absolutely crazy, because then I'd probably be able to 7-star Ghost without beating the 6-star Ghost level of the Master event, which I'm not completely honest how I feel about that, to tell you the truth. It takes a lot of power away from the Master events, and I'm not sure that's a good thing. I know that it opens up more characters to more players, which is generally a good thing, but I'm not sure the way that we're doing it is a very, very good way to do it. Also, check this out. 4 more Willa tiles to get Willa the Witch to 5 stars. That is going to be a huge buff to my team in general, as I am looking at unlocking the full spooky team. Not the full spooky team, but a traitor transport team. That's what I should say. A traitor transport team. That's a difficult one to gold T4 then. Maybe bronze is possible. It's worth a try for the rewards. Everything is worth a try for the rewards, pretty much. I have a question. It is January and we don't have an event calendar yet. Do you know when it is coming out? Extreme, yes, I do know when the January event calendar is coming out. Never. It is never coming out. That is actually information that has been shared with us by Emilian. There is no January event calendar. He has said so in Discord. He has actually said so in Discord several times, much to the chagrin of the community in general. But he has said that Maria will announce the events as they come out, which is absolutely worthless information. But yes, we do know when the January event calendar is coming out. The answer is officially that it isn't. How disappointing is that? We will not receive a new calendar. Matt had me in the first half. Theo, the first half of what? Extreme asks, are they stupid? Well, Extreme Gamer, that depends on who you ask. But they're not doing a particularly good job dissuading people from that particular opinion. So it has been getting kind of tough. Now, I just got some more campaign energy. Let's come in here and finish up some... I need to use some Piptown energy. Let's see, who needs Piptown stuff? Who needs Piptown stuff? You need a bunch of apples, but I think you have everything else. I think there are some skateboards that everybody needs somewhere. I need to find somebody who needs all of those skateboards. Jester Gogo, do you need the skateboards, Jester Gogo? Somebody does. Aha, here we go. Yes, these fancy skateboards, a lot of people need them. I am actually running out of things to do with my energy. I need a new character. I need a new game mode. I need something, guys, and I know that you need it too. But for those of you who've been playing the game basically since launch, this is a real dilemma that we are all facing at this moment. I have basically one and only one thing to farm now. And it's like, it's these skateboards and these level 3 plans. But look at all of my characters. I'm saving up everything for Ghost because I want to make sure that I have whatever the Ghost needs all the way so that I can just level Ghost straight up to gear level 7. But look at all of this. Cook Bart is waiting. This is because I don't have enough apples. I've got everything else. I don't have enough apples. Cook Bart only needs 1 piece of gear. Master Burnimus, 1 piece. Captain Redbeard, 1 piece again with the apples. All these people are gear level 7. Valiant, I have all the pieces of gear. I'm just saving them because I want to use them on Ghost. Princess Verda needs the apples. Darwin, ready to go. Argenta, ready to go. Garmadon, gear level 7 already. Jester Gogo needs more of the skateboards that are farmable but only in 1 node. Firefighter Ash only has 1 left. Businessman Trent only has 1 left. This is like my entire... This is my entire life right now. I don't have anything to actively be spending all of my campaign energy on anymore that's really particularly useful. So, what I'm doing instead is going in and farming any of the characters that might be useful instead. How about explore Iggy? Are you only in 1 place? No, here you are in this Piptown node. Some people need these fancy coffee 3s, so I'll farm him here. I'm gonna wait until I have all 120 energy though. I've got enough monolith waste energy to come in and do another one of these. Extreme says we need raids! And of course you're totally right, dude. We need raids so bad. We need raids like the grass needs the rain. Like the trees need the rain. We need raids like ants need sugar. Like people need sunshine. It just makes us feel so much better. So much better. We still get 2 more all-star events. Oh my gosh, that's so true, isn't it, Captain Flameheart? Wow. I guess we just start building teams for these sub-factions events that they've announced. They don't seem to think we need a calendar for a game like this. I guess they would be right if we weren't afraid they actually don't have anything planned. Well, Theo, I don't know if that's exactly true. The thing is, we actually need... we actually do need a calendar to know what to prepare for. And I think one of the reasons why they're not giving it to us is because if we can prepare for the event, then it prevents us from having to spend money when the event comes in order to get whatever it is that we want to get from the event itself. But that is an incorrect assumption on their part, at least based on literally every other game in the genre that is making more money than them. Raid Shadow Legends is another team building game that is crushing it. Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, Marvel Strike Force, all of them announce their events ahead of time. All of them have millions more players and make literally millions more dollars. All of this information is public. The data is out there. You can find it yourself. And in fact, I think it was Sicko's video recently. He actually shared all of this information. So none of this is a secret. And that to me is sort of the biggest thing of all. None of this is a secret. All that information is out there. Okay, this team up here, Majestic Airship Venturer, not dealing with you. The Ghost and Slimer combination with that Egon on the team, like, forget about it. They're just going to absolutely nuke my life. And I don't want my life nuked. So let's come in this team instead. Now we have to do Ghost first. Why? Because as soon as we get somebody below 50% health, Ghost is going to put everybody into stealth anyway. So ironically, we actually need to start by targeting Lloyd, because Lloyd is actually going to pop everybody into stealth. And what we need to do is actually get him below 50% as fast as we can so that the Ghost will pop him into stealth, and then we can focus on Ghost, right? It's a little bit confusing to think about. If you've ever played against this team, you know exactly what I'm saying here. Aha! But then Lloyd forgot about this one. Instead of gaining stealth, Lloyd gains dodgy. Completely forgot about that one. So instead, we're just going to hammer down on Lloyd for a hot second until Ghost comes out of stealth, just like that. And then we're going to hammer down on their Ghost. The more that I can keep their Ghost out of this battle, the better. Ghost is incredibly powerful. And if you don't take him out right at the beginning, he's going to wreck your house. Your house. That's H-A-U house. Let's lock everybody out of their abilities, please and thank you. Looks like Basil the Batlord is about to go down. That's perfectly fine, though. That is what he is for. Garmadon coming in, doing his AoE, getting himself some heals. We still need to be taking down that ghost. Come on, ghost. Get out of here, buddy. Oh, look at... Because Garmadon is also really, really low right now. That's incredible. I just need him to go down all the way. Thank you. Now, I can actually save... Ooh. Can I take down Garmadon really fast? That would be amazing. Oh, we don't get the swap. Wait, Garmadon already got his AoE back? Amazing. And then we all counter damage and just absolutely demolish him again. Come on, Garmadon. Let's get you down, sir. Brilliant. Garmadon is out. Now I have Lloyd, Wu, and Magisto to worry about. Their Lloyd is about to pop everybody into stealth again. Just like that. So, we will worry about him. As soon as I get back around to my Willa, I can pop all of these abilities back around. This is perfectly fine. We lost our Wu, but I think we will be okay. Here we go. Swapping all of the buffs to our team allows us to then come in and start demolishing the enemy Wu. I'm actually going to taunt with my Basil instead of using his ultimate because I actually want to be getting the damage out and I don't actually need a super high amount of healing from anybody on my team right now. So let's see if we can get their Wu gone. He took no damage, I think because he had a stack of enchantment. Yeah? Is that what that was? That is what that was. So, let me see if I can swap that dodge up into a dodge down. Brilliant. Now I'm going to go ahead and... Ooh, I don't want Wu to get that stealth. So, we do it this way. Put a little bit of a heal on Willa. Yeah, alright. Now we are crushing it. Can we take down their Magisto before Lloyd puts him into stealth again? It looks good-ish. Ah, okay. Now, once again, I still just don't actually need... Oh, now it's getting dicey here. Okay. I'm going to put this on auto battle because I just need it to start going faster. So, Lloyd should be taken down next in this case. That's perfectly fine. We can just center on Lloyd. We got to center on somebody. 50 seconds to go. Can we get the Lloyd down really quickly? This should be enough to take him out if it hits. And... No? Did it kill him? Can't tell. Their Magisto got his attack in too quickly for me. And now Magisto is the only one left. 30 seconds to go, and he is... down. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Think Gameloft play pin the tail on the event to generate money. Mike, that is a pretty funny thought. Rage Shadow Legends of Porn? Tio, what is that? I have no idea what that reference is for. Mike, Haas emote. I have not uploaded any custom emotes yet. I will be doing that in the next couple days. Guys, premium bag opening time. Put your guess in. What is the premium bag going to have for us today? While you guys are putting those guesses in, I'm going to do the first couple of nodes of the... What's it called? Brickspedition. But first, actually, I'm going to come into the campaign here. And... No, I want not this node of you. I want this node of you. Okay. Is it a good idea for Gameloft to do as a kind of new thing to shift the meta for a limited time, sort of? When it's Christmas, chill, Ice Planet heroes have their stats buffed for a limited amount of time, for example. Adam, yes and no. I can see the possibility of that one, actually. It's kind of a fun way of, like, from month to month or, like, week to week featuring a different team. It might be a little bit too much randomness to enter into the game for anybody to truly appreciate, but it could be fun to try. I could see it. Okay, Adam says Lloyd. Theo says Argenta. Ahmed says Sal. Mike says Demolition Dummy. Ooh, Mike, I have been getting a lot of Demolition Dummy recently, so that could be. Let's find out what is in our premium bag. You get a premium bag. And you, me, get a premium bag. 20 more Kai tiles. Look at this, 194 out of 35 Kai tiles. I have a pretty decent ninja team, just sort of like waiting for me to level them up right now is how it feels. They're just sitting there not being used because, well, they're just not the jam anymore. Okay, what do we have left? What do we have left? We have Brickpace left. That's what we got left. We're on board number 5 today. Coming around, getting all this Willa currency. This is basically what this entire board is to me now. It's just more master currency. Everything in the Brickpace I have completely 7-starred or completely maxed out, whether it's a 7-star character or a 5-star set, with one exception, and that is Brutus. I think King Brutus is the only thing in all of the Brickpace rewards that I don't have maxed out yet. But I don't care because I don't want him. He might actually be really, really great on the Trader Transport. I have seen some teams at the top of the arena that do use him to great effect. I just don't like him very much. I know that's not very scientific, but I just don't like him very much. I have so many figures waiting for apples. Yes, Slab Meathead. It is weird that they introduced these 3 tier 3 like gear level 7 required plan things: the binoculars, the fish, and the apples, right? And I think the coffee as well is kind of in that vein, but you know what I'm talking about. Those apples, those fish, those binoculars, the ones that you need 41 of to get that purple piece of gear in your gear level 7 area for your character. It is weird that they made 2 out of the 3 of them farmable. Why not the third one? And then, of course, the third one is the one that's on all of the really, really good characters that everybody's constantly trying to actually improve. It seems weird. I don't know. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's like as transparent as you would expect it to be, but it's odd, in my opinion. Just tried tier 5 of Goth Kids. Recommended level 70, gear 8. Wow. Captain, I don't know anybody that's actually beat that one. I'd love to see Brickpace rewards boosted for using certain characters each week. Yes, Theo, that would be really, really smart. I think that's kind of what the time quests are supposed to be. But I see what you're getting at, that you actually want it to be in the Brickpace. You get 20% extra rewards if you can make a whole faction. That would actually make it more fun. Yeah, if the Brickpace featured a particular team each week. I could see it. I'm on board, Theo. I'm on board. Thanks. I'm going to put that in the suggestion channel. Please do it. Bricks needs an update and new sets. Yeah, Tio, Brickpace needs an update really, really badly, and it seems like this would be an easy one. They just have to switch up the teams that show up and switch up the rewards that show up. I mean, they should be randomly generated like every day. If they want to keep Garmadon as this sort of like ultimate Brickpace character where you just get one Garmadon per day for completing your Brickpace board, I think that's fine. But the rest of the rewards are kind of arbitrary, right? Like, there's all of these city characters as rewards week after week in Brickpace. Nobody wants those. Nobody needs those. I mean, most people probably have them 7-starred or 7-star ready at this point. So why just give more? As I've mentioned before, this is just master store farming for me. And remove reset. Tia, what do you mean remove reset? I think Bricks needs a better way to scale difficulty. Fernando, that is 100% accurate. A lot of people have actually commented on that. And apparently changing the Brickpace difficulty is something that they have a lot of trouble with. I'm not saying that as an excuse, but more of an explanation for why they haven't done it. But yes, it does need a much better way to scale difficulty. Right now, the whole difficulty of the Brickpace board, if I understand correctly, is set based on the awesomeness of your top 5 strongest characters. But the way that the difficulty ramps doesn't seem to be particularly effective or particularly clear, if that makes sense. All of a sudden, like because of the way that gear and level power increases actually function, you end up, what is it that I want to say? The difference between gear level 6 and gear level 7 is so big that fighting at gear level 7 against a gear level 6 team, especially if you have the right team, is, well, I mean, you're watching it now. I'm just auto-battling through this entire thing, giving very little attention to it. I don't actually pay attention until like the last probably 3 fights of Brickpace now, because I simply don't need to. I never lose anyone. So they do need a better way to ramp up the power levels here. They need a way to track the power differentials between different characters as well. Because some of it doesn't always just come down to stats, you know? Some of the characters have a much better kit than some of the other characters do. Highwayman, for example, was in the meta for a very, very long time, because despite the fact that he didn't synergize well with hardly anyone, he hit so hard that just purely based on his stats, you could put him in almost any team in the game. But he's now fallen out of favor, despite the fact that his stats remain at the top for attack. I think he has the second highest attack value in the game at 7 stars, gear level 7, behind Venkman, I think, who technically has a higher attack value, but doesn't go as fast as the Highwayman. Anyway, my point is that a lot of these things are measured based on this awesomeness stat. But the awesomeness is not a particularly good measure of how powerful a character truly is. Because if your kit stinks, well, then you stink. And it doesn't matter if you just have a lot of health, or a lot of defense, or a lot of hit points, or a lot of damage, whatever. You know what I'm saying. Let's come back in here and do this one. Get us a little El Dorati Roddy. Dorati. For me, Willa is my weakest. She is only 5 stars. She gets killed in the second wave. Captain, I assume you're talking about the All-Star event. Mike just had one more go at the 4th node. Can't get past the first wave. Sorry, Chowie. I am actually with you, though. I'm in the exact same boat. I hope they run it one last time. Yeah, Ahmed, I think they're going to be running it once or twice more, if I understand correctly, based on what everybody else has said so far. But don't take my word for it. I don't know for sure, because there's no event calendar. Hey! Event calendar. Oh, we're waiting for you. Event calendar. Crossfire. Anyway. That first spooky wave hits like a truck. The spooky team is tough, dude. Very, very tough. And yeah, the full spooky team hits roll hard. Roll. T5 is a full space team with Jens and Gorwell. Ooh, that sounds nasty. Gorwell giving that speed up to everybody through all those stacks of infestation, plus that heal that comes out from her. I gotta be honest with you. I know I said this before, and then I showed you guys on stream. I'm unimpressed with Jens. Jens is slow. And while he does a lot of powerful things with his different abilities, it takes him forever to get his turn unless you are running the Galaxy Explorer with a full techie team. So I've seen Jens in the arena on a couple of teams that are in like the top 10. I beat them every single time without a problem at all. And not to mention on the stream, what was it? On Saturday, I think it was, because GKM was here? No. Was it with GKM or was it before then? It might have been the Thursday before then. I had my first run at a full techie team, and you guys saw I had a lot of problem with it until I just changed my team to a full nuke team and then just wiped the floor with them. So I get it. Like, everyone's super excited about gens, but I'm unimpressed. Maybe once everybody has a full Gorwell team equivalent on there as well, like maybe. But right now, I'm unimpressed. How is the BP going? We're going fine. Everything is fine and dandy. This team is going to... Yep, I'm going to auto-battle this one too. We're going to have to get around that taunt on Scarlet. Duh. Obs. But for the time being, like, that's fine. They can take down my Basil the Batlord as much as they want to. And I'm just going to keep switching my focus. Actually, why don't we just switch our focus to Scarlet while everybody's in stealth anyway? Just go ahead and mop the floor with her. And then there's no tankety-tank tanks left. And then I can come in and battle down the reddest of beards. The reddest of beards! Nighty night. And now, yeah, now they got nothing. Now they got nothing. Oh, I remember you fighting the techie team, says Fernando. Yes, it was an event and a half. Battle of the century, dare I say. Muhammad Ali versus Foreman. It was that big. Mike Tyson versus Holyfield. The Rock versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. It was equally as important as any of those battles have ever been to the pop culture of our day. I say that without any irony, because I know what you guys want. I know it's Lego on Lego carnage. Taking things slowly in LLHU at the moment. Refreshing event energy twice a day, but not buying any packs with money. Yes, Cowabunga, that is a very, very good idea, because there is nothing worth spending your money on in this game right now. In fact, let me reiterate that. For the dev team, if you're watching out there, I would love to let you know that there is literally nothing in the game worth spending money on right now. You need to release new content and make us aware of upcoming changes to the game so that we can decide whether or not we want to spend money on anything. Because right now, there's nothing to spend money on. Thank you. The prosecution rests. EMZ, what's up, dude? Cooking breakfast, listening to me, straight vibing. Hash browns and boiled eggs. EMZ, boiled eggs. Why are you boiling in the eggs? Soft boiled eggs or hard boiled eggs? I have never been able to do a good soft boiled egg. I'm not even quite sure exactly how it works. I mean, I know how it works, but timing wise, no idea. Hard boiled eggs though, done those fair bit. They make for a good little protein snackage. Get them guns. That's right. Because sometimes you just gotta whip out the gun show. Gameloft should make a feature that you could add friends and battle them to test your teams. Some kind of trade feature to trade gear pieces or tiles. Yes, Adam, we have actually discussed that several times in the past, actually, that there should be more interaction for the guilds and the possibility of putting a way in the game to allow people to trade gear pieces might be a smart thing to do. Let the more advanced players help out some of the players at the bottom, or even some sort of conversion, right? So like the Master Store, you can convert extra tiles, but what about converting all my extra gear? Like, I have 3,000 tier 1 ability elixirs. Why do I need 3,000 tier 1 ability elixirs? That's ridiculous. So yes, they definitely need some, they definitely need a way to trade all of that stuff. Very true. Realize that I'll only use Slimer in the arena. I've only got Brutus left to farm in the arena store. Wow, Mike, very well done. I am almost finished with my Lloyd farm in the arena store. Please tell me EMZ is going for soft-boiled eggs and soldiers. EMZ, that's the question. Thea wants to know if you're going for soft-boiled eggs and soldiers. I don't know what soldiers are in this particular case, but he does. So, answer his question. Exchanging low-level gears for higher-level ones would be good. I could see that too if you have enough low-level stuff that there's some sort of conversion, right? Like, and what about tier, like elixirs, right? Tier 1 ability elixirs. Maybe you trade them like 100 to 1 for blue elixirs, which you could trade 100 to 1 for green elixirs, which you could trade 100 to 1 for the pink elixirs. Pink elixirs, also, by the way, a thing that we've never seen any use for, even though they started releasing them into the game for some reason. Anyway, 100 to 1 might be a little bit extreme, but even still, like, even if it was 10 to 1 for tier 1 to tier 2, and then 10 to 1 for tier 2 to tier 3, like, come on, man, put it out there, because right now there is very little that we can do with any of this stuff. It's just gathering dust. It's gathering doost, I say. Captain Flameheart has 1.2 thousand tier 1 set tools. Would really like to convert them. Yes, Captain. I'm telling you, every once in a while I have very, very good ideas. It doesn't happen every day, but when it does happen, it's pretty solid. Not gonna lie. EMZ, just quick protein snack, as Fancy said. Cooking the eggs with celery because I'm weird. EMZ, eggs with celery? Are you hoping to make your celery taste like eggs, or hoping to make your eggs taste like celery? I'm not sure, but all of those answers just sound gross, man. Slimer is definitely a great price right now. A great price for what? You're spending money on Slimer? I wouldn't spend money on anything right now. We get a new Goth Kids in 48 hours. Yeah, there you go. There's another couple of Willa tiles for all of you who need it. A little bit of extra cash for any who might not have it. Oh, I was not paying attention. Is this gonna kill anybody? Oops. Well, luckily the answer was no. But there we go. After having these all-star events for a week now, do you still feel the same way as you did before about them, or differently? What do you think the future of the game holds? Are you worried? Extreme. Let me answer this backwards. Am I worried about the game? Yes, very much so. Because the dev team has consistently failed to answer any of the real questions posed by the community. They have failed to address any of the actual concerns of the community at large. And Emilian and Maria seem to consistently respond to the questions we ask that are really, really unimportant, or the statements we make. Like, for example, when you announce that you just got a new 6-star character, then Emilian will say congratulations, but when you ask about the future of raids, he either doesn't respond at all or just tells you, like, I don't know. So yes, all of that does have me very worried, because there are a lot of things that this game needs that we are waiting for them to deliver that they are just consistently not delivering on. But that would be okay if they told us that they were still planning to deliver them, or telling us when they were planning to deliver them. But they give us none of this information at all. Absolutely none of it. So that becomes a very, very big problem, and I think is something to worry about. So yes, I am worried. What do I think the future of the game holds? I think the future of the game holds either raids or bankruptcy. So there you go. So am I worried about the game? Yes, very much so. The game currently does not have enough content in it to either sustain it or get new people to play it. So it is in a space, it is in a purgatory-like condition right now, where until they release a new piece of content, like an important new piece of content, this game is going nowhere. It's not going to build, and if it's not going to build, then it's going to fail, because that's the only other direction for it to go. So yes, until they actually release more content, I am very, very worried about it, and I think that it will go bankrupt. unless they actually release that content that people have been waiting on. After the All-Star events being for a week now, do I still feel the same way as I did about them or differently? I think I pretty much still feel the same way about the All-Star events that I did when they first came out. I think that they're like a nice little goof for people that have a powerful enough team. Cowabunga! Thank you for the subscription, dude! Sorry, back to your extreme. I think that the All-Star... Yeah, I feel exactly the same way about the All-Star events that I used to. Which is to say that I think they're a fun little goof for people who already have a team powerful enough to unlock the high rewards. But that's kind of it. Really, I don't think that they bring anything new into the game. I especially don't think they bring anything into the game that anybody was waiting for. And I don't think that they help anybody who is behind get any more ahead. Nor do they help anybody who is ahead stay there, because they don't provide any new resources, any new experience for anyone in the game. Because if you're at a point where you can complete the All-Star event, then you don't need the All-Star event. Because the rewards for the All-Star event reward you. The All-Star event currently rewards you with things that you need to complete the All-Star event. So if you can already complete it, you don't need the rewards. So it would have made more sense for the All-Star event to require, say, castle teams to give you spooky characters, or chill teams to give you spooky characters, or something like that. Because requiring spooky characters to get spooky characters is worthless. I could keep going on and on and on and on and on about it, but I think you get the point. Okay, now, Willa, I think I'm actually just going to do some damage with you instead of swapping out all the buffs, huh? Yeah, let's just get everybody down and out of the level. So Extreme, let me know if that answered your question to its completion. I hope they're going to chain with Techie or chill directly. Chain with? I don't know what you mean by chain with. Oh, I think I do, actually. What you mean is you hope that they end this event and just immediately start the next one with no time in between. Yeah, that would actually be really, really smart of them at this point, because that's the only other, that's the only new content in the game are these events. No one even needs them, but they're still the only new event. Late to the party, but love it, Matt. There is literally nothing worth spending money on. Preach, says Taz Rebel. What's up, Taz Rebel? How you doing? We can get Slimer tiles with the new time quest. 5 total tiles. Yay! I mean, I'm gonna have to check out what this new timed quest is, but that still sounds unexciting to me. No one needs 5 Slimer tiles. Although, I guess after this Brickpace, maybe people do. Look at this! More cheering! I need to create a cheering thing. I don't have a cheering thing. I have a subscribe thing, and I have several other of the widgets, but I don't think I made one for cheer. I'm gonna have to make one for cheer. Duh. And I think I'm gonna have to swap them all out for Legos in some way, but what I need are Lego character gifts. I don't know, because right now they're all World of Warcraft gifts, because that was what I was planning on streaming the most when I first started this whole thing. Where did this just freeze? There we go. Tomorrow, all foes lose dodge, don't care. All tank heroes gain hardy, don't care. All heroes gain defense up, don't care. Map 6 bonuses, worthless. Worthless map 6 bonuses. There are new time quests, let's check them out. Money bags, still have plenty of time to get the rest of these. Elite champies. 24 hours to complete 8 more battles for these extra 5 trader transport tiles. That would be nice, but whatever. Spend energy on Brickpace missions. Well, I'm spending plenty of energy on Brickpace missions, so I'll be getting these Slimer tiles and then not using them for anything because I still need like 190 more of them in order to do it. What's the new event? Aha! Pegleg's treasure. So much moolah! I've got to figure out exactly how much money I need to be saving right now. I'm at, what, 7 million coins? I only use it because of certain Twitch drops from other games I play with to watch me stream. Thank you, Captain. Use a sweetheart. Matt is affiliate now, so he can get subs. You get first if you're one of the first 10 subs. That's what it was, yes. Maybe give it some thought. What level are you? I ask everyone. Oh, Taz. You're asking Taz. 60. Started global launch. Well, welcome, Taz. How you doing? Let's see. I've got 7.5 million coins. Another cheer from Captain Flameheart. Woo! Gotcha. 7.5 million coins. Okay. So, here's what I need to keep in mind. I'm going to be unlocking my ghost pretty soon. I know this. I'm going to need at least 2 million to level him up to level 60. Then I'm going to need another 3 million or so. 1.5 plus 1 plus 5, I think, right? Because 5 stars you get him, then 6 and 7. So another 2.5 million. So that's 4.5 million for Ghost. Say another million for all the gear. That's 5.5 million, basically, that I need to start leveling up Ghost. Not to mention, I'm going to need 1.5 million for Basil the Batlord. That puts me at like 7 million. Plus, Will of the Witch is about to level up to 5. That's going to be another 500,000. Yeah, I've got 7.5 million coins, and I need all of it. That's amazing. The gold crunch in this game is real. I have 7.5 million coins, and I cannot afford to spend any of them right now. Just crazy. Mike Kate, thank you for the cheer, sir. I had to look really close because I got to change that color. That gray color, not working for me. All right, guys. We've come to the end of the stream for the day. How are we doing? How are we doing? Tomorrow, Thursday, I will be back at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just continuing to be goofy and weird. Hopefully, we will have some more fun information then. Maybe. Don't bet on it. But maybe we'll be doing more of our Brickpace event, Alumni Days, seeing how close we can get to unlocking Basil the Batlord. So yeah, until then, guys, have a good day. It is beautiful here in New York right now, but I gotta go back to work and then maybe escape to the gym for a little bit. I got stuffs to do. Question: is GKM back on Saturday, Matt? Mike, officially, I do not know. Unofficially, he did say that he would like to join me on Saturdays whenever he is available. However, I know that streaming on Saturdays is not part of his regular schedule. So I would say don't plan on it, but definitely hope for it, because having him on the stream is a lot of fun. So there we go. All right, guys. I am heading out. I'll see you tomorrow, once again, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, be nice, be good, stay safe,